Well, TAMHI was formed in 2011, working with two sport clubs around promoting mental health and emotional well-being. And now, sort of over the years, through connections with different people and different organisations, we've grew from working with two clubs to working with about 128. We support the Irish Football Association's programme ahead of the game. We have a really well-established school programme and youth programme in North Belfast, so we've grew and we're 10 years old in November, so it's been an amazing journey. In terms of the schools, we deliver two programmes. One's a primary school programme where we train up teachers in our mental health games approach to deliver to the kids that they serve. It promotes mental health through play. And then in post-primary, we train up young leaders, normally sort of anything from year 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, in the mental health games, and then they deliver sessions to their peer groups, first, second, third year, and also the local primary school kids. So it's a well-established one that advances mental health and emotional well-being, increases knowledge and increases confidence and self-esteem.
And Micky, what sort of impact have you seen from your programmes? Has there been any responses from the schools as to how that has benefited the pupils?
Of course, I always use this sort of saying whenever we look at the schools programme. We went into a school, Trinity College, one that's close to me and Joe's heart, as we actually went to the school. Some of the teachers are still there. They were our teachers. So we went in about 4 or 5 years ago and started working with them. We took their third years and we built them up as young leaders. They asked me what kind of students we wanted, if you know what I mean, and we says ones that are on the fork of the road, ones that could go a bad way, ones that could be turned into a good way. I got 27 kids and 25 of them were on report. The kind of impact that actually happened was some of them went on to be prefects in the school, and at the end of that course there was 24 of them that were off report and they were really doing well in school. And it was kind of one of them ones, you went in and you were a male role model for these young people, and just saying they were near enough told, if you're not doing well in school, we're going to actually talk to Micky about it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not we're going to tell your parents. So it was going in and just being there, being that good person in their life, really. Well, we have something called mental health games, and it's about teaching mental health through traumatic play. So you go in and you will set up games which they enjoy doing, which they will have fun, but they'll actually learn. They'll not even know they're learning. But at the end, if I was able to ask them statistics about mental health, they'd be able to tell. Because the way we actually invert it into the games, it just goes straight into the brain and they don't even know they're learning. Also, what we do is at the end of the year, we get them to teach their full year group. They come in normal clothing. We actually get them some TAMHI gear, and they're then a teacher for the day. So it gives them that their role within the school, that they're important, that they are someone, and it empowers them, which we have always found that something that they strive to aim for at the end. Yeah, we definitely think it should be part of the curriculum. It should be something, a lot of schools are now doing sort of rooms where you can go in, sensory rooms, anything like that there. Yeah, I definitely think it should be part of a curriculum where your well-being is paramount, though whether you learn English or maths. I think that's the most important thing. And you don't have to be sporty. You don't have to be. See, just being part of that group and actually doing something and learning more about yourself, your well-being, of course it's going to benefit every single one of us.
We actually have demand from across Northern Ireland for our programmes because people have seen us on social media and seen the impact that we're having, seen the videos, seen the energy that we put into mental health and emotional well-being, and it's attracted sort of interest from St Cecilia's and Derry, where one of our placement students was up delivering, and then our clubs, for example, are delivering it in Ballynahinch, Draperstown, 5 Mile Town, so groups are really starting to embrace it. So promoting mental health and emotional well-being through play, over bringing people in to talk, tell them in a classroom-based environment. Ask any kid, the vast majority of them will say through play.
So far that we might actually have to go to Liverpool next year to do it. It's just
demand.
The demand is wild, and for such a small team, to say we're punching above our weight is an understatement. But then now what we have also, there's a youth side of TAMHI, and that's called Resilient Active Youth. It's our RAY team, and to say they are paramount to everything that we do. We have what we do in schools, we do it in the community also. So these guys have done everything from, even through COVID, they help deliver packages out to families in need. They fed homeless. They done their Christmas campaign, which probably fed 10,000 people in Northern Ireland through
SSE.
SSE. So it was genuinely, these guys also dress up as superheroes, go around giving out selection boxes at Christmas time, and then Easter eggs at Christmas, or Easter, sorry. Genuinely just a show that they care. They're all fully trained in the games, and they go out in the youth clubs, in the community groups, the lot. And a lot of these young people have obviously had issues themselves, have had things have happened in their life, but they're the champions of this community, honestly, and they're just going from strength to strength. We're all local. Every single one of us have been affected by suicide. So see when I say the passion that, that we all sort of produce for stopping suicide. Obviously, we're not going to just do it, but we're going to have a fair crack at trying. I mean, my uncle took his own life just under 4 years ago. Joe has been affected by suicide a few times. So we have all felt it. We all know how someone's even struggling or how they've lost a member of their family. We understand, and we're just one of many brilliant organisations out there. There really is a help, and for anyone that's watching or listening or reading it, there's loads of help. Don't never ever give up.